Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to do a full what's on my baby registry video because I've had a lot of you guys send me DMs asking about different baby products that we've gotten and just asking about how we built out the registry and why we went with certain things over other things. And so I thought I would give you guys a full rundown of everything that is on our baby registry. I compiled lists from so many different people that I knew that had just had kids or were pregnant. And so I am just sharing the knowledge that was passed down to me. And hopefully this will be helpful for y'all for building out a baby registry. One thing to keep in mind, obviously, is that we have not had our baby yet. So I'm 36 weeks pregnant currently. And so a lot of this stuff haven't gotten to use or try. And so keep that in mind. However, if you're looking for just a good starting place for a baby registry, this might be a good video just to get a rundown of everything that's on our list. And then you can compare it to other registries and do further research if you want. But these are all things that were kind of recommended to me. And then also items that I just saw over and over again on other people's registries. So I'm gonna put everything down below in the description box in the order that I talk about it. This is relatively organized, but some of these items might be kind of sporadic. And then also I will let you guys know if it's something that we actually received or something that we haven't received yet or anything like that. So we're gonna start off with the breast pump. So I went ahead and I registered for the Spectra S1 Plus portable, rechargeable, hospital strength, double electric breast pump. You can get this at Target, off of Amazon. There's so many retailers that sell this pump. It's the blue one, and the reason I went with the Spectra S1 versus I believe the S2, which is the pink one, is because this one is portable. So I wouldn't say it's like a portable pump in the sense that it's like the wearable pumps that you can wear inside of a bra, but it is a portable machine, so you can either be plugged in and pump, or you can take it and move it to the couch or move it to a different room and pump. With the S2, the pink one, you have to be plugged into the wall. So I went with the S1. There are so many pumps out there, but this is like one of the most recommended ones. I heard over and over and over again, even the birthing class and things like that that we went through suggested this pump. And so this is the one that was on my registry. I will note though that I ended up actually purchasing this myself because I was able to apply my insurance and get some money off. So I'll have the link where I inserted my insurance and got the pump at a discounted price. But if you can get it on your registry and someone will get it for you, definitely just add it. That's one thing that I would highly recommend, is like anything you think you need, like definitely add it to your registry, because people really want to support you and get you things off your registry. And so I would have a wide variety of price ranges, things that are like $8 to $10 to nicer items like the breast pump and things like that. So definitely just add it to your registry. People will decide whether they want to get it or not, and you can always go back and purchase it yourself. A lot of the registries too, like Target and Babylist, and I think Amazon even, might offer a 15% off discount for your own registry. So if there are items at the end kind of near your due date, they'll give you like a 15% off coupon that you can apply to the items left on your registry. So keep that in mind too. If someone doesn't get it, a lot of these registry sites have discounts that you can apply to those items. Whew, I'm already out of breath and we're not even through the first piece. Next up on my list was the Lalo First Bites starter kit in grapefruit. This is something that we obviously will not use until we start solid foods, which will be like probably around 6 months. But really, like, is she gonna be using a bowl and spoon and stuff like that at 6 months? No. But it was one thing that a lot of people recommended to me, was go ahead and register for those items that you'll need a little bit later as well. Obviously register for all the newborn stuff, but think further ahead. Think potty training, think mealtime, think high chair, think all of the things that you might need within kind of that first year, because they grow so fast. You're gonna find that you're probably needing to get new items as they develop. And so I was like, should I really put a First Bites like plate and sippy cup on my registry? And I had so many people say, absolutely yes, go ahead and add it. You'll need it eventually. So that's another little tip that I got from people. The other thing on here is the Lalo suction plate. This is just another little plate. I think the Lalo First Bite starter kit has a bowl, and then I got the little divided plate. I did register for not only diapers, but wipes, and I went with the Honest Company baby wipes because that's what a lot of people recommended to me. But I would definitely recommend throwing wipes and diapers on your registry because those are things that are really easy for people to grab, whether it's like one pack or a multi-pack, and it's something that you are going to go through. You can also, I think, set on your registry how many of like each size you need if you are registering for diapers. So keep that in mind. Don't only register for newborn diapers. You might want to like think ahead there as well. The diaper bag that I ended up registering for was the Dagny Dover Indie Diaper Bag backpack. And the reason I did this is because I figured for traveling on flights and just days where I wanted to be completely hands-free, a backpack would be really, really nice to have. If you guys watched our Italy baby moon vlog, I got a Prada tote, which is also a diaper bag. So it's more of like a shoulder bag, and I'm definitely planning on taking that one to the hospital and using that one pretty much daily as well. But I did want to have some sort of backpack option. One thing about the Prada diaper bag that I got is that it can also be used as a work bag. So I did keep that in mind when I got it. I was thinking I'm either going to use this as like the diaper bag or I'm going to use it as a work bag. And so that one is very versatile, whereas the Dagny Dover one, I actually would really highly recommend. I already unpacked it and everything, and it has a changing pad that's included in it. It has a bunch of little smaller pouches and things like that that come with it. So it's very well organized, and I went with the all black version of it because I thought it could just match everything. Also, that bag I got in a size medium. Next is the Ubi steel diaper pail. This is the one that I had seen a ton of people have and the one that was recommended to me. This is a really decent size. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it does completely seal up with a lock on it. So if you have multiple children, they won't be like able to get into it. They have a ton of different colors. I got it in ivory, and I just wanted to have something that would contain the smell of the diapers, specifically in the nursery. I did register for some sunshades for our car that just like pull down on the window. We haven't received those, so I might end up purchasing those, but those aren't completely necessary if you have like tinted windows in your car. It was just something that I thought to add because they were a lower price point, and it was something that I thought would just be maybe nice to have. So we went with the UPPAbaby Vista V2, I believe, the one with the bassinet and the actual seat, and we got it in the color Theo. And the UPPAbaby Vista was the one that I was between that and the Nuna, and I ended up going with the UPPAbaby Vista because it came with the bassinet, and we are using the bassinet as the actual bassinet in our room when she's first born. And so it was one of the things where I was like, I could go ahead and get the Nuna that is like also compatible with like car seat adapters, but then I was like, I want the Duna, which is another stroller, which is the car seat infant stroller, which I can get into separately. But anyway, UPPAbaby Vista V2 is what we ended up going with. And so it has the bassinet, and we got the bassinet stand. So you guys can see here what that looks like set up. The stand is actually made for the UPPAbaby bassinet, which is really cool. So it locks into it. And then when you're done using the stand as a bassinet stand, you can actually order laundry inserts for the stand, so it becomes a laundry hamper. So it's versatile, you can reuse it, which is great. And I really loved that the bassinet could be used in the stroller attachment, but then also just by the bed. And then I ended up registering for the UPPAbaby snack tray for the Vista V2. We haven't gotten that off our registry, so I might get that, but I think honestly I'm gonna wait until she's older and is eating snacks out of a snack tray, so not super necessary. I did register for an extra mattress cover for the UPPAbaby bassinet. So the bassinet actually comes with one cover, but I ordered a backup just in case she had a blowout on it or who knows what. It's always good to have like one backup, so I did get a backup cover. So I ended up registering for a couple different carriers. The first one, and the one that I was the most like hopeful to get, was the Wild Bird aerial carrier, and this one is the one that you can like buckle into. So this one you don't have to like wrap around you or do any fancy tying. It's very self-explanatory. And what's really nice about this one is that they come in different sizes, and then also it has little flaps so like it can support their neck later, or when they're younger you can fold that down and they can still kind of have their head peeking out. So I got that one in the color Desert Lark, which is kind of like their oatmeal color. These sell out so fast, so definitely put them on your registry and just, I guess, hope that they are in stock when whoever's thinking of getting it ends up purchasing it, because honestly, I put this on my registry and almost every single color was sold out, and somehow my mom ended up getting it. I think she maybe got it on pre-order because they'll let you pre-order if it's sold out, but these sell out so fast because they're super popular. So I would definitely recommend checking them out or just doing your research on the wild bird carriers because they're really great. And then the other carrier that I registered for is the wild bird ring sling, which is, I think, better for like infants and smaller babies. And this one is one that my friend used a lot, and I actually had a couple people recommend the ring sling and said that it was like relatively easy to get your baby in and out of, and it just is nice to have them like right on you. So I registered for that one as well. Next up is the Little Unicorn Cotton Car Seat Canopy, and this is for putting over the car seat if you are like taking your baby in somewhere and you just want to have a little cover over them. So ended up registering for that. And then the other stroller that I got, which I mentioned to you guys, is the didnt infant car seat stroller. This one is like one of the most recommended baby gear items that I was told about. And honestly, it was the one thing that we were like the most excited to open up. So it is the actual infant car seat that has wheels attached to it that drop out underneath it and turn into a stroller. So it's super easy to get in and out of places with, because you can just drop the wheels and roll right in. So I have seen so many people with the didnt infant car seat stroller. I was at a baby consignment event the other day, and I'm telling you, every single mom was in there with their baby in the didnt infant car seat. So you haven't heard of this, check it out. It is like one of the most recommended items, and I know we're gonna get a ton of use out of it. So I ended up getting a couple of different thermometers. The first one is the no-touch forehead thermometer. It is what it sounds like. It's just a little digital no-touch thermometer. But then I also ended up getting one of the Frida Baby rectal thermometers, which is supposed to be more accurate for taking temperatures of infants and babies. So I went ahead and I registered for both. I did register for some bath toys. We didn't get any, and I honestly feel like that's fine because she's not gonna be playing with bath toys for a while, so that's something we can easily pick up, but that was something on my registry. Okay, this little hooded bunny towel is so cute. It's one of those items that like you don't need, but it is precious, and in person it's like, it's so cute. It's the perfect shade of pink, and it's just like so adorable. And I think those little items that just get you really excited are so fun to add to your registry, and there are people who want to get those fun items for you. Not everybody wants to get you a thermometer or really practical items. Some people want to get you a really cute hooded towel. Next up on the list is the AEIOU Future Foodie gift set in clay. And honestly, I probably didn't need to register for this as well as the Lalo set, so maybe just pick one. I ended up adding them both to my registry and they were both purchased, so now we have multiples, but I feel like you can't really go wrong with having multiples of something. If you end up not using it, you can always give it to a friend, but I feel like honestly having extras sometimes is the way to go. I registered for the AEIOU Atom Silicone Teether Toy and Oat. We haven't gotten that, but it's just a cute little neutral teether. And then I also registered for the AEIOU Silicone and Wood Multi-Teething Ring, and we did get that, and that one's really cute as well. We got a couple different little like rattles and toys. The first one is the Mary Meyer Baby Rattle, the yummy avocado one. It is so cute. It makes like the cutest little jingle sound. And then the other thing that we got is the Itsy Bitsy Bitsy. I hate the names of these companies sometimes. Crinkle Sensory toy in the bunny version, and it is so cute. My friend has the dinosaur version of this toy, and they make like the cutest little crinkle sounds, and they're just precious. Like all the little toys are so precious, and people love buying the little toys, so definitely don't hesitate to add them to your registry. I registered for a couple of different blankets, and definitely, I feel like people kind of go rogue and end up getting you things like blankets or toys or books regardless of if you registered for them or not. So you definitely can add the ones that you want to your registry, but there's a really good chance too that somebody is gonna throw in like a handmade blanket or an extra little toy or a book that they loved growing up. So definitely don't be surprised if people go off script and get you other things. But I did register for 2 different blankets. The first one is the Little Unicorn Cotton Quilted Throw. This one is actually a lot bigger than I realized when I registered for it. It's like a full-on bedded quilt, and so I think we're probably gonna use this once she's a little bit older and in like toddler phase, honestly, for her bed. But it's so cute, and it's just like such good quality, and it's stunning. And then the other thing is a Simca Rose Waffle Blanket in clay. Everything we registered for, by the way, has been pink. If you guys couldn't tell, we're having a girl. And so this is a smaller blanket, and it's like just a really good size. You can throw it in the car seat or just have it with you on hand if you're out and about. So we ended up registering for multiple different sleep sack swaddles. And we got one in cream, and then we got one in a micro fleece, which is a little bit of a warmer version. And these are great for like swaddling up your baby without actually having to do the full swaddling. It's just a zipper, and then it like kind of like velcros over them, and they feel all secure. So those are highly recommended to us. And we got 2 different versions of them, like a lightweight version and a little bit of a warmer version. And then we also ended up registering for some different clothing. So one thing I would recommend is checking back on your registry closer to your showers and just making sure that the clothing that you have on your registry isn't sold out. Because that's one thing that I had people tell me was like, oh, I really wanted to get you this little sweater that you had in your registry, but it was sold out. And so they end up getting something else, which is fine because usually it's pretty similar to the item that you're registered for. But I would check back on your own registry and make sure that the items that you have on there are still up to date, because a lot of times stuff will sell out and then it will be like, it's unavailable. So it won't be purchasable. So just double check all that stuff. But we registered for like just simple onesies, a lot of zip up onesies. We were told like stay away from snaps if you can and get the zip up or the magnetic onesies, especially kind of in that newborn infant stage, because you're gonna be changing diapers a lot. And it's so much easier in the middle of the night to just zip and unzip. We registered for the Snuggle Me Organic Infant Lounger, and I actually did have one of you guys say that you have washed the Snuggle Me Organic Lounger, but then I had someone else say that you washed it and it got lumpy. So I ended up getting some covers off of Amazon, which I'll also link down below in the description box, that fit the lounger pillow. I'm gonna just use the covers because I feel like putting the full pillow in my washer is going to be kind of a pain because we have an agitator in it. So keep that in mind. If you get the pillow, it is not a covered pillow, like the actual pillow is just itself. So if you want covers, you have to order those. I registered for the Gather Activity Walker, which is just a really cute aesthetic little walker, and is probably not something that she's gonna use for a very, very long time. But again, it just felt like something that we would want eventually, and so I registered for it. Then we did the Baby Bajorn Bouncer, and this is something that was so highly recommended to us by multiple friends. I saw it on so many different registries, and it's just a little bouncer that you can put them in, and so they can just like sit in it while you're doing your makeup, or you can just have them there like next to you while you're in the living room. We registered for some hangers, and I honestly should have registered for more hangers because you always need more hangers. So she got a lot of clothes at the shower because people, like I said, just threw them in, like even stuff we didn't register for. People just love getting little outfits. So I wish I would have registered for more hangers. So we need to go back and do that. The Lalo Play Gym in oatmeal, we ended up getting, and it's perfect because it comes with a little mat for tummy time, and then also different like sensory and sight items with it. So if you are doing tummy time and all that stuff, this is a really good option. It's also very aesthetic and cute. And the actual stand, I found out, can be converted later, I think, into a little play tent. So you can get the conversion kit and do that. We registered for the AEIOU silicone pacifier clips. There are so many different pacifier clips out there. These ones I just thought were really cute. A small xylophone. This is so specific to us, but my husband loves music and I just thought it'd be really cute to have a little like musical instrument for later in life. And again, there are people who want to get you those like fun, kind of unnecessary gifts. And so that was on there. I registered for some socks. I don't think we got any, except for people did throw in Barefoot Dreams baby socks, which I did not register for, but I wish I would have because they are so dreamy and they're the softest things ever. So if you wanted to have a little like luxury item for your baby, definitely check out the Barefoot Dreams baby socks. They're so soft and so cute. I don't want to go through all the clothing items, so I'll actually just include a lot of the clothing items down below in the description box at the bottom as just a list of clothing items. So if you want to look for baby girl clothes, you can check out what we like ended up registering for, but I'm not gonna go through the whole list because I'm kind of like, it feels a little unnecessary. For bottles, honestly, we decided to go with a few different kinds. So we have the Dr. Brown's bottles, which were like super highly recommended. I will say these bottles are the most complicated as far as parts go for washing. Keep that in mind. But I had so many people recommend them that I ended up getting them anyway. And then we also registered for the Avent, I think it's called Avent bottles. We have like 4 or 5 different types of bottles that we're just gonna try and see whatever she takes to. Okay, one thing that I registered for that I didn't get that I think I might end up getting myself is the Gather pads. So they have these in like 3 or 4, maybe 5 different sizes. And they're basically just like wipeable pads that you can use as placemats or under the high chair or as changing pads, and they just roll up really small and they're also just like so cute and aesthetic. So I might end up getting those, but we didn't get them. They're on the registry though. I've got diapers on here, just some Huggies diapers. There's so many diaper brands out there and we just went with the Huggies because that's what my friend uses, but I'm sure you can do your research and figure out which ones you want. Like I said, there's so many out there. I just went with like some of the classics, okay? I did register for an amusable croissant from Jellycat. This is like, again, one of those unnecessary items, but I just thought it was so cute, and someone actually ended up getting it for us. And if you haven't checked out Jellycat, it is the cutest site, and there are so many little plushies on there that are just precious and fun to add to your registry. I ended up registering for a little nightstand from IKEA. We didn't get it, and it's honestly fine because we got a different like nightstand slash side table, but I wanted to include this because I just thought it was really cute. And if you're doing like a very cozy kind of natural nursery, I feel like this would be perfect. For baths, I threw on the Honest Company Baby Arrival gift set. This sells out really fast as well, but I did end up getting some Honest baby wash or bath wash and then shampoo, not in the gift set but as like separates, and those I heard are really great. The Lalo spout cover for baths just covers the spout so they don't hit their heads. I registered for the Frida Baby electric nail buffer. We didn't get that actually, so I need to purchase that myself. And then more clothes, more diapers. Okay, these are some really cute bibs that I found on Amazon, and they are so precious in person. If you were having a girl, you have to check these out. They have them in a bunch of different patterns, but I just think these are so cute. They're the Zane 5-piece snap cotton baby drooling bibs, whatever. They're from Amazon, so they have a really wacky name, but they are so cute. And then I also found some muslin burp cloths that I really liked on Amazon as well, so I'll link those. For the breast milk cooler bag, I found that on Amazon as well. It holds like 4 of the Dr. Brown's baby bottles. It has a little ice pack that comes with it. I ended up ordering some drawer organizers for the dresser because their clothes are so tiny that just putting them in a dresser, they're gonna get all crazy and chaotic, so I got some drawer organizers, threw on a few books on there as well. And then I ended up registering for some like postpartum stuff, but I didn't get it off of my registry, which is fine because I might end up getting it myself. But I registered for the postpartum set from Nema, which is like a skincare brand. And then I also registered for the Hatch Belly Oil, but I've actually been using the Nema Belly Oil and the Nema Stretch Cream recently, and I've been really liking that, which makes me want to try the postpartum set because I think their stuff is like a little bit like thicker and just helps with recovery. So I want to get that. The Lalo Elbow and Knee Saver. This is something that isn't super necessary. Like you can obviously just throw a towel down under your knees, but they're pads for your knees and your elbows for bath time. The Kikaroo Peanut Changer in Vanilla. I was recommended this one a lot because it's like a wipeable changing pad versus the ones where you have to like take the sheet off and wash it. This one you can literally just like wipe down or throw like a little towel down if you do want to have your baby on something while you're changing. But this one I thought would be really easy to clean. And then I did end up registering for a fast table chair, which you can like hook onto the table, and it has a little tray as well. That's gonna be later in life. And then I registered for the Angel Care Baby Bath Support. This is actually like a smaller bath support tub thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's for babies to sit in either a bathtub or the kitchen sink. This one fits in our kitchen sink. And then I just got the Lalo bathtub for our actual tub, which I actually really like that because you don't have to fill up the entire bathtub with water. You just fill up the Lalo tub with water, and so it's a lot less water. But the Angel Care Baby Bath Support actually fits in our kitchen sink. So if you're thinking about bathing your baby in the kitchen for a little bit while they're really small, this one is a great one because it's a lot smaller than the Lalo one. I registered for breast pump, wipes, the Frida Mom Peri bottle for postpartum because you cannot wipe, I've been told. So you have to use a Peri bottle. And then I registered for nursing pads and just things for postpartum. And then washcloths that I found on Amazon, some more burp cloths. We honestly, I think, got doubles of some burp cloths. Like we have too many burp cloths, I think. A small portable fan for the stroller. I also was told to take this portable fan into the hospital with you because like you get really hot. So I'm taking my portable fan with me. Found a really cute car seat mirror, so I registered for that. This is a little thermometer that you put in the bath so you can see what the temperature is because you don't want the water to be too hot, and it's just so precious. I've seen the little rubber duck one, but I found a seal thermometer. It's so cute. Also registered for the Ollie Swaddle, and my friend used this. She really highly recommended it. You can tuck their arms in or they can have their arms out, but it's supposed to be really easy to use. And then I registered for the Frida 3-step cradle cap, which is just like a little sponge for the baby. And then some more muslin bibs. Registered for some nipple butter for breastfeeding. And then I registered for a pacifier holder. This is a dual-sided one, so it can hold up to 2 pacifiers. The baby shusher, I still have this in the box because I'm not sure if we're gonna use it or not, but it literally is just a sound machine that makes a shh sound. Like that's literally all it does. So I was told to register for that, and it's one of those things that I was like, do I really need this? But I put it on there anyway. So we'll see if I end up using it. I'll do an actual video about like the most used products probably. The Frida Baby 3-in-1 humidifier. I have actually been using that myself because it's been so dry as we've like run the heat and stuff. And so I've been using that, but having a humidifier I've heard is really good for their congestion. And then I registered for a portable changing pad. It's super small. It's really cute. And it's like one of those wipeable pads that you can just like fold up, throw it. Honestly, you could throw it in a purse. It is so thin and compact and tiny. So that I registered for, we got that. And then for the baby monitor, I registered for the Infant Optics DXR8 Pro. And then I got the mount for the crib. But basically this is one that I believe is not connected to the internet. It's just like a Bluetooth one. And so instead of it connecting to your phone, it connects to an actual physical monitor, so you don't have to have your phone on you all the time. And Jason and I are the type of people who like don't like to have our phones on us always. We don't like to always be reachable. And so having something like this where we can like leave our phone in the other room but like still have an eye on the baby was something that we really wanted. I registered for the Hatch Rest Go portable sound machine, a swaddle blanket, a little summer infant pop and sit portable infant booster seat. Again, not really necessary. It's like a little baby camp chair, but maybe eventually she'll use it. The Frida Baby nasal aspirator. I've heard that you do need some kind of like snot sucker for your baby. Like every mom I've talked to has been like, make sure you register for the Frida nose aspirator or nasal aspirator thing. So that's on there. It got a muslin nursing cover for breastfeeding, the Boppy nursing pillow. Ended up getting the Nuna pack and play, which has like a changing pad on it. And then also it converts to like a high and a low bed depending on the age of the baby. Some silicone bibs, silicone snack cups, silicone bath rinse cups. I got a 3-tiered rolling cart for rolling from in her nursery to the living room to our bedroom, just with postpartum stuff and with diapers and all that stuff. Just having it on a little rollable cart I've heard is really helpful. Also got a diaper caddy basket for on top of the dresser next to her changing pad to put diapers and wipes and pastes and all the things in that. Registered for a really cute little wooden train set. It's like so unnecessary, but someone got it for us and it's really cute. And then a bottle drying rack. There was a portable bottle drying rack that I registered for that we didn't end up getting, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab it because the brush and the whole thing just like compacts really small, and I'm probably just gonna order that myself. Let me see if there's anything else. I think the last thing is actually just the crib mattress. So I had seen a ton of people register for the Newton one, but we actually went with the Lola Baby Earth Breeze crib mattress, and that one is very similar to the Newton where it's like a breathable mattress. But those are all of the items. I just like took up so much of y'all's time, but that's like the full rundown of like everything that we registered for. And obviously there's like items on here that you don't need, but if this is just a really good starting place, you can just like take a look at everything, remove anything you don't want, change out anything that you want instead. Definitely asking people was so helpful for building out a registry, but I totally get it if you are first time mom and you don't have like a ton of mom friends to ask. I felt like this could be something that's just helpful just to get your list started, because for me, registering was one of the most overwhelming tasks because there are actually so many baby items out there, so many brands, so many companies that say that they're the best, and there's also so many opinions out there. And so I found building out the registry to be really intimidating. So hopefully this is just a good starting place for you guys. It gives you some ideas, but I know that was like a super long video. I'm assuming if you watched this that you're also expecting, and so congratulations. I'm so excited for you. I know it can be kind of a lot just trying to get it all together and figure out what you need and what's necessary and what's priority and all that stuff. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys. We are less than a month from our baby being due, and we are just counting down the days at this point, but we're really excited. I feel like we actually have like most of everything together. I need to pack my hospital bag. That's like my next task, and I'm gonna do a full like what's in my hospital bag video for you guys as well. Will not be nearly as long as this one, but I really didn't want to like miss anything. If you guys have any questions too, you can always leave a comment down below, or if you have already had kids, you can definitely leave recommendations for people too. Like definitely share your knowledge of what worked for you and what didn't. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was so long, I'm so sorry. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new here. If you want to stick around for some more videos, I would love to have you back on my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one really soon. Bye guys.